Hello everybody, my name is LW and I am about to demonstrate the LW500 Latch Bar attachment system. We are going to do a combination demonstration today. It will be using the portable equipment and also using the stationary equipment. Or should I call them components? Because they are so small that they don't take up a lot of space. So instead of relating to them as a piece of equipment, it is okay to call them a component. So what we have first are flat latch bars called a Deluxe Latch Bar mounted on a wall board. The wall board is then mounted to the wall. And what we're going to do is some resistive jogging to get ourselves warmed up so that I can demonstrate the usage of the latch bar, resistance band, and strap attachment system. That is what we have. So we're going to do a couple minutes of resistive jogging, and then I'm going to start to conduct exercise using portable and also wall-mounted equipment. So the first piece of equipment or component that we are going to use will be the basic latch bar. The basic latch bar, we're going to use that in order to conduct sit-ups. It will have a set of straps. In fact, it will have two sets of straps. One set of straps will be adjusted for me to do sit-ups, and the other set will be adjusted for me to do crunches. So we're up to about 1 minute now. Another minute, we want to warm up. Very important. Whenever you're working out, always try and warm up first. Stretch your muscles, what have you. You can warm up a number of different ways. You can do some resistive jogging using two flat resistance bands, one around your chest and one around your waist. Of course, you can ride a bicycle, stationary bicycle. You can jump rope. You can use an elliptical machine. Any kind of way you want to warm up. You can do jumping jacks, you can jump rope. Whatever you want to do, that's what you do. So, we're going to take off our resistance bands and we're going to set up for us to do some sit-ups. So bear with me for a moment. Let me get my floor mats in place, because if we're going to do sit-ups, that means we're going to be on the floor. Now I know a lot of you don't like doing sit-ups, and for the most part, I didn't used to like them either, but I know the benefits of doing sit-ups, and that's why I feel it's very important for all of us to do sit-ups. I have this, which is a sit-up apparatus. It will assist you in doing sit-ups. This is the basic latch bar. It comes with 3 latches. So we have 2 straps on each side. One strap is adjusted shorter than the other. The shorter strap is used to do crunches. So we're going to put it in place, and I am going to get on the floor, on the mat. And as you see, we have no strings attached here. This is the LW500 Latch Bar exercise system. It is a resistance band and strap system. You can find the system on the Latch Bar website, www.LW500products.net. So I'm going to grab the straps. Now keep in mind the straps, holding the straps with the hand grips, adjusted to the proper size, and the proper size is your length. While you are in a lying position, you should have no excess strap. As you can see, that is how my straps are adjusted. Once you apply tension on the strap, the latch bar will assume a vertical horizontal position, and then you can place it on your feet. All you need is one foot on there at a time, and then you can place it onto the ball of your other foot and make the adjustment on the foot, your initial foot that is holding it in place. So here we go. Remember, you're using your abs and your biceps at the same time in order to generate the sit-up to make it easier, and at the same time, when you're holding on to the straps, when you release yourself, going back into the lying position, you are not just releasing yourself so that you can slam down onto the mat. You are gently releasing yourself. You are doing it in a controlled release. That is another benefit of using the latch bar attachment system in order to do sit-ups. Now, we just did 25 regular sit-ups. Now we're going to reach and grab the other set of hand grips, and we're going to scoot our bottom forward so that now our knees are in the up position. Now we can generate a squat. As you can see, using the latch bar attachment system, your sit-up will become an awful lot easier. However, you are working two sets of muscles at the same time. Your abs and also your biceps. So, you want to make sure you're a little bit careful to not overdo it, because you're going to have a pain in two different areas at this point. So even though it's a lot easier, you are still getting the same benefits, and you're working the muscles that are needed to be worked on, because your core is the most difficult muscle on your body to work, and none of us like working out on our core, except for some of us. I don't mean everyone, so don't get me wrong, because there's a lot of you that have a beautiful set of abs. I wish I had a set of abs like you, but I'm working on it, so you can work on it too. So the next exercise is going to be using the stationary warm out we just used here. This is a portable. You can take that, put it into your backpack, and take it anywhere you want to go. So now we're going to use the wall mount system over here, and we're going to use also another set of straps. Let me get those straps. Okay, now we have the straps in position. And now we're going to lay, once again, on the floor. This time we're going to put our feet up on to the wall mount, and we're going to grab the straps, and then we're going to conduct a pull-up crunch. Easy stuff. Using the straps with your abdomen makes it much, much easier in order to get the job done. So now, we're going to go up on the bench, and now we're going to use the wall mount system. Continue. Grabbing now the Deluxe Round Latch Bar, which is attached to the wall mount with a flat resistance band. The system will use flat or tubular type resistance bands, and it is not a standalone system. So you must have resistance bands or straps. You should have both so that you can utilize taking advantage of doing the sit-up and also many other type exercise. Using resistance bands, you need to always make sure you maintain tension on the resistance band when you are conducting your exercise. Whatever it is, maintain tension on the resistance band. You don't necessarily have to max the resistance band out. That's not what you're trying to do. So you're not trying to pick up 250 pounds or 150 pounds. The resistance bands provide you with resistance as you continue to work out using the band. So it's repetition or time as opposed to a lift. That is a side crunch. Excuse me, let me retie my shoe here. I didn't realize I was running out of my shoes. So now we want to pick up the hand grips that are mounted to a basic latch bar. The components on the wall board are painted. The system will come in a neutral color. So if you would like to paint it, you're welcome to do so. This is the Latch Bar Studio. We are located in Rockland County, New York. We just demonstrated pull-ins. This hand grip is attached using tubular type resistance bands. The system will accommodate flat or tubular resistance bands. It's your choice. The Latch Bar exercise system, as you can see, is a full body workout. So you don't have to shortchange yourself. You can work on as much or as little as you want. You can increase the resistance on any of this. To add more resistance, be my guest. Make your workout as difficult or as easy as you want it to be. So we've been concentrating on our core, and we've worked some on our biceps. So let's do a little bit of leg exercise. In fact, I want to face you initially so that you can see exactly what's going on. I really hate having to turn my back, but there's no way of me really getting the camera around so that you can actually see what's going on. But as long as you can see and witness what is happening with me demonstrating doing a Latch Bar workout using the Latch Bar exercise system, that's what I'm interested in, making sure that you can see the usage of using the Latch Bar exercise system. Now what we have is a set of ankle straps, okay? We're attaching the ankle straps to our ankle. And keep in mind, they're called ankle straps, but you know, you could possibly put them on your wrist, your arm, whatever is small enough and ideal. Can you actually conduct an exercise using them? Yes. So they're not limited to only being used on your ankle. So you want to make sure that you're far enough away from the wall, and now you have enough tension on your resistance band. We have flat resistance bands here, and they are attached to an ankle strap. So now if you move your leg forward, maintaining the resistance on the resistance band, you will now see that, let's move this over a little bit, lean back, and now kick forward with both legs. Using both legs, moving them forward, you'll be able to enjoy the benefit of the resistance band connected to your lower leg. And you will be able to feel this on your upper thigh, all the way up your glute. So you're working your upper thigh muscle, and you're working somewhat of your hamstring, not as much as we're going to in the next setup. So lean back and start kicking forward. You're taking advantage of strengthening your muscles all around your hip area. And if you've ever had an injury or surgery in these areas, this is the perfect exercise. Because when you use resistance bands, keep in mind, they are also very therapeutic. So if you wanted to add more resistance, we have these little resistance, short ones, resistance bands here. There you go. We have 2 resistance bands. And they have carabiners on each end. So if you want to increase the resistance, all you need to do is attach another resistance band. As such, now you've increased the resistance. So you made it more difficult for you to move your leg back and forth. So if you hold your leg out, now that's almost like an isometric. So you'll feel your thigh muscle on the top is going to tighten all up. You're not going to feel your glute tighten up, but I'm sure it is to a degree. So you can move that leg back and forth until you are very, very tired, or until your muscle is burning you to the point that it tells you to stop. So let's take the carabiner off this side and this side. And now we're going to turn around. We're going to turn around the opposite way so that now we're going to be working on our hamstring. Let the resistance, let your ankle strap turn around to the other side. Make sure you're giving yourself enough room so that you don't fall off your bench. Make the necessary adjustment. Lean back. And you're going to do the same thing, only you're going to curl your leg towards you instead of extending it forward. This way, you're curling your hamstring muscle, and that's what you're working on. You're targeting your hamstring muscle. So you have the same set of flat resistance bands. And of course, these are light resistance bands. However, they're only light when you use them with one strand. You have them now, since they have doubled, there's a 4-strand resistance band there. So that increases your resistance level. And using the Latch Bar attachment system, you can turn your resistance band workout into an extreme workout whenever you like. So you can challenge the latches. Each latch will handle 300 pounds. So in this case, when you're using a double setup as we have, 300, you can actually work with 600 pounds. I don't think we would be interested in working with 600 pounds on one leg. Not anyone like me anyway. So, give your hamstring a good workout. Once again, don't overdo it. If you overdo it, you're going to definitely have problems later on at night. But make sure you give yourself an adequate workout. And once again, if you wanted to increase the tension, all you have to do is reach down. If you have a preset up, as I do here, so I can demonstrate to you how easy it is to increase the resistance, or you can put a different size resistance band that has more resistance. But this certainly has changed the level of tension here for me, as I'm sure it would for you also. Keep in mind, as you watch my demonstration, I maintain tension on the resistance band while I'm conducting my exercise. Okay. So now, since it's held on by Velcro, it's very easy to get to free yourself. Love these flat bars. They are so convenient. You can use them as a utility bar. So we've had straps, they're still attached. We just use the resistance band with the ankle straps. And now we're getting ready to use a Deluxe Round Bar as we did up here. This one looks a little different. It's exactly the same thing. That one has a different decor. That's about it. So this one now has tubular bands, as that one on the top has a flat band. And we want to make sure that we don't fall off our bench. So now we're going to go back to some core exercise. Core exercise is the best. I understand we have to change it up. And we need to change it up because once you start working on with the ankle straps, your legs, they get tight and they burn for quite some time. So we're in a cooling off stage at this point. So we're going to step inside and across the bench, so that we're now in between the latch bar and the bench, or the wall mounted system, I'm sorry. So now we can conduct more exercise. We can also conduct a press. Notice that I never came all the way down like this. I always maintained resistance on the resistance bands while I conducted the press. doesn't make noise. The only noise usually will make is you making a grunt because of the burn or because of the tension that the resistance bands have. But you can change it, you can make it easier, you can make it a light resistance band. So when you work out using resistance band, make sure that you're using what you can do. Don't overdo it, it'll be painful later on. It's just like anything else. When you're finished, you can either lift it over your head or you can step out of it in that mannerism. It's very easy. So now, as I said, this will be a combination workout where we will utilize portable and also mounted equipment. We've used all mounted and we used one portable set where we conducted sit-ups and also crunches. Over here we conducted a number or a variety of different exercises using the wall mount system. And we're nowhere near touching the tip of the iceberg because there's so many different exercises that you could do using the attachment system. We would be here all day trying to show you how much exercise can be done using this system. So now, you wonder what all these things are hung on the wall over here. These are pre-setups for me to just take, as I normally have a layout in the other room. That was a temporary situation, just to demonstrate that you can turn any room into your own gym. We have here, once again, the basic latch bar with the basic round latch bar with a set of extreme tubular resistance bands and also a medium set of flat resistance band. Now we are standing on the basic latch bar to make sure that it stays in place. We're using our heels as opposed to the ball of our feet, because with our heels, we have more control. And we can also pull the bar up to our waist, and now we can do a semi-squat. Maintain the distance of the upper latch bar, and you'll find that you'll also be working your biceps, your shoulder muscles, and all the above. Using the latch bar system, it is not uncommon that you will be working out multiple muscle groups no matter what exercise that you are conducting. And when you're finished conducting an exercise, I've made it easy for myself. Since this is my studio, we've made a latch bar hanger. With the latch bar hanger, we can preset and hang up when we're finished conducting the exercise to keep everything nice and neat. So with this, what can we do? This is our 44-inch round bar, which is used to conduct either curls, as you can see. You can also conduct a press. You could also conduct squats. How about that? Pretty handy, huh? Then just hang it back in place. You like doing pulls? This is basically the same thing as we had with the basic latch bar, but this is the deluxe. The deluxe latch bar, you can get a lot of benefits out of the deluxe because you have 5 latches. 5 latches on the flat bar that I'm standing on. So that means you could put an awful lot of tension. These are medium resistance bands, and these are heavy resistance bands on the outside. So you can make it as easy or as difficult as you want it to be. And if you're really good, you can also use this same setup and do curls. I would have to stoop quite a bit in order to do curls because the amount of tension for me is a little bit too much. So I would have to get rid of the 2 outer bands, and then I could use it in order to conduct curls. So you could do this standing on the inner side, or you can do it standing on the outside, even with a wider grip. And once again, with this one, with this setup, pull it up to your waist, and you can also conduct a semi-squat. Stop and hold it there. And you'll feel it all up and down your arms. We're just getting rolling. Hand grips with a light resistance band. However, it's not light when it's folded over and doubled as it is. So it changes the resistance value of the resistance band and either doubles it, but mainly it just makes it more difficult. Now, using any one of these, as I said, you don't have to maximize the stretch, but you want to stretch it enough so you're making sure you're getting an adequate workout, because that's very, very important. You want to get an adequate workout, taking advantage of the leverage that you have using the Latch Bar attachment system. The Latch Bar attachment system provides much more leverage using your resistance bands than you've ever imagined. This system happens to be the only resistance band attachment system for home use. Now, of course, I see resistance band attachment systems on TV where professionals use them, but I don't see any for home use. And you know, I've searched and I've searched for something with the versatility and the durability that you have with this Latch Bar exercise system. And why did I search? I was in need to be able to do home workouts as I rehabilitated myself from hip surgery, and also as I was a caretaker for my mom. God bless her soul. She's no longer with us today, but I am blessed for having the opportunity to be my mom's caretaker. That's right. You thought I was talking about something else, huh? Nope. So, if you want to do curls, here you are. You can do curls all you want. You can do cross pulls. That's right. I said it. I rehabilitated myself. And you wouldn't believe that I had 2 prosthetics. I have 2. But that doesn't stop me. In fact, it should encourage you, because most people that I know and have witnessed coming back from having hip surgery don't have the rhythm and the movement that I have. Trust me. Just take a look around. I'm sure you know someone yourself. And all you have to do is exercise to get your body and your muscles back strong once again. Because that's what it's all about. Your muscles have to be strong enough in order to conduct any exercise. And if they're not, you can make them strong by using the resistance band attachment system. And you can find it on the Latch Bar website, www.LW500products.net. Don't worry, we're not finished yet. I know you thought we were finished, but we're not finished yet. We're getting close though. We're about 45 minutes. I'll have another 10 minutes possibly. So, we're gonna move this stuff out of the way. And some of the same exercise that we were doing, we could actually lie on the floor and do the same exercise, but I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. I think what I want to do is, I'm working out. I don't know what happened. Who I have here? No, I didn't. It must have did it automatically by voice. By voice. I'm sorry, brother. Just hang up. I'm in the middle of exercising and I'm talking, so you know that thing picked it up and called you. I'm sorry. Boy, that was pretty weird. Okay. So now we're using the format, and there's a number of different exercises that we can do using this system. So you see, sometimes having an iPhone can cause trouble. I didn't make that call. We got a call in the middle of this workout. How about that? Yes, it made a call all on its own. I didn't make the call. So we had a slight interruption there. That was quite a surprise. But we'll move on and we'll continue. Yeah, like I said, there's so many different exercises that you can do, or we can do, using the Latch Bar attachment system. It's unbelievable. So, I don't want to go over my limit. So now I'm just going a little bit quicker, doing a few more things for you to see. This is my rolling bench. And we are now going to utilize the opportunities that we have using the rolling bench. Any one of these items we can utilize doing a workout with the rolling bench, a stationary bench, or just a set of floor mats. So you have many, many opportunities. With this system set up here, I kind of duplicated or I kind of replicated what you may have at home, because over there I'm using a wall board. Over here it's directly mounted to the wall, and I made sure that I found my studs by using a stud finder in order to mount it properly. Safety is very, very important. So if you mount your product on the wall, make sure that you find the stud inside the wall, or you use a butterfly mallet to make sure that it doesn't come out of the wall. All right? So we're going to go ahead and start conducting some exercise. Make sure you don't have anything connected like I just did. It was on the handle like that, and I thought I had more resistance over there. But you can increase your resistance anytime you want when you use the attachment system. You can either add more resistance or stretch it out further, and then do your exercise. So there's many ways that you can impact your core by using your core muscles to generate whatever exercise you're doing. So now we're going to pick up the purple strap that you probably can see. I said, what is that? This is a heavy duty flat resistance band, and we use this just as well. But we're not going to be pulling on it. We're going to take this entire assembly here, we put it over our shoulders, we place our arms through the resistance band, and now they are on my shoulders. So now we can conduct more leg exercise. You can place your feet on the wall. I have anti-slip strips on the wall. Now you have your hands are free, and you can just work your legs. And this feels a lot more comfortable than when you're trying to do squats. Because when you're doing squats, let's face it, you could lose your balance. If you're already lying down, there's no balance to lose. So it's a win situation. So in doing this, if you would like to increase your resistance, you can do so. Just grab one of the resistance setups that you have on the upper bar, and now as you push backwards, the resistance will expand on the top unit also, increasing the resistance for your legs, and now you're getting an isometric with your arms because you're holding the bar in place, and it becomes challenging to your muscles, your arm muscles at the same time. Now, of course, you can use any one of these setups. So the hand grips has a little more tension. So we're using the hand grips with a little more tension. Oh boy, my legs are starting to feel it. And that's what it's all about. You want your body to feel your workout. And if you are a real glutton for punishment, just reach down and pick up the bar that has the extreme resistance bands on it. Now you want to adjust yourself on your bench, put your feet on the wall, hold the bar in the middle, up near your belly button or your waist. and go to work. Now that exercise there, your entire legs feel that exercise. So before I take this apparatus off my shoulders, I also wanted to just show you how easy it is to conduct a core exercise. Now I'm holding my hands just to hold the straps together, just to make sure that they do not slide off my shoulders, but I am not pulling or anything on the strap, because you can actually see it in effect without me holding on as I was. I think there's an element of comfort putting your hands on the sides of the straps like this. But you can see it is assisting me coming in the up position. Remember, we're sitting on the edge of the bench. The edge of the bench will tilt from time to time. So what we have here is a belt in between the two resistance bands, holding it together so that it does not slide off your shoulders. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We had a combination workout using resistance bands, straps, portable equipment, and mounted equipment. And there is a lot more to it, but we're going to have to call it a day because we're at the end of our time. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.